And I am live. Happy Thursday, everyone. Today is Thursday on June 23rd, 2022. And I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, the creator. Oops, you really can't see it because in the box. The creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck, and happen to be at my place of business today. So before we dive into the topic of the day, I want to make sure I'm streaming where I need to be streaming. Let's see. Give a shout out to all the places I'm streaming on. And there we go. Shout out to all. There we go. So for those who are watching on my YouTube channel, do me a quick favor and just hit that thumbs up button. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. This way here, you'll know exactly when I go live. Actually, that's if you hit that little doorbell. But go ahead and subscribe. Share this out to your friends and ask them to subscribe as well. After all, I am trying to build my audience. So here we are. All right, so I'm going to come out of there. And I'm going to move into my next platform, where today is a little different. I'm not streaming on Twitter where I usually do, but I'm changing things up a little bit. So I am streaming on my business page. So I want to go over there and see that I am in my business page where I am. Yes, I am. There I am. There I am. There I am. There I am. So for anybody who's watching on the business page, hello, 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 and welcome. Please leave your comments when you are here so I know that you are here with me. Yes, yes. And now I'm going to move into my personal page because that's usually where I find some of you folks following me. So let's see. Here I am on my personal page. So for those of you who are here, please let me know. I'm going to stay there. And here's how today's going to go. Here's how today's going to go. So I'm going to be chatting about the fact that Venus, as of yesterday, moved out of Taurus and is now in Gemini energy. Now, before I dive into this whole process of what it means for each one of you, let me break it down for some of you that might be new to this whole process of how our planets influence us. Hello there, Denise. How are you, my dear? So our planets, Venus is about relationships, love, and money. Relationships, love, and money. Yes, there's really three different categories when you think about it. The relationship we have with one another and ourselves, the relationship we have with money, and also love, how we love money, and how sometimes money can cause a lot of stress and unwelcome anxiety depending on your relationship that you have with money. And because Venus happens to now be in Gemini season, I like to call it that, Gemini season. Gemini is our zodiac sign of communication, how we communicate with one another, how we want to brainstorm, how we want to network, how we want to get out into the community and make friends, partnerships for that matter as well. And also, in regards to that communication, it could be a really great time where you might be finding yourself in conversations about money, whether it's about maybe negotiating your rent, negotiating your salary, maybe having a conversation with family members regarding stepping up to the plate. So there could be so many things going on with this energy. What I definitely hear really strongly is that this is a really great time for anybody out there who is looking to get a raise. Hello there, Tanya. How are you? So if you are that person that is looking to get a raise at your job, or you own your own business and you've been contemplating about raising your rates to step into your value. After all, we just did come out of Venus being in Taurus energy, which is, give me a second as I get distracted, which is, oops, too low. A second, sorry. All right, there we go, much better. Sorry about that closeness there. Yes, I was going to give everybody a kiss. So we just came out of Venus being in Taurus, which is all about how we value ourselves and how we want to have certain boundaries, and that could very well have flared up some thoughts about, well, am I really earning what I deserve? How much do I bring to the table in regards to the work that you do, whether you work for yourself or you work for somebody else? Either way, it can go really well. And it's so interesting, and I'm just going to show you the card that happens to be just being face up right now. And then I'm going to dive into all these zodiac signs. And today's conversation is going to be a little bit different from when I do my Cosmic Energy Weekly forecast on Sundays. Today is going to be one card for each zodiac sign. So ideally, because really just focusing on that Venus energy, so all you have to really think about is that one card. And where Venus is on your personal chart. So for example, for me, Venus is on Pisces. So taking that into consideration. And also, this is the card I want to show you that's popping up right now. And then I'm going to dive right into the conversation and see what's in store for each and every one of us based on where Venus is on your chart. So here's what I have for you. Here's an offer I want to put out there. For those of you who are with me on Facebook right now, if you are watching live with me on Facebook, here's an opportunity for you to go ahead and put in the comments where Venus is on your chart. So, and I say this all the time. So if you watch me on a regular basis, if you come and join me live on a regular basis, I am always gonna encourage you to have your astrology chart on hand, or at least know what the theme is. So this way here, you can go to your astrology chart and then just find that one planet that we're going to be talking about, have that on hand. So this way here, you can jot right in the comments what your Venus is in. And I can then, as upon to reading that particular zodiac sign, I can give you a little bit more of insight based on your energy particularly. All right. And if you want to take it one notch further, for those of you who are watching live with me on my personal Facebook page, put in the month and day you're born. And this way here, we're really going to get a little personalized regarding the insight that's going on. But this is only for those who are here live with me. So if you end up watching this on the replay, as much as I'd appreciate you putting in your month and day that you're born, that's great. But I will not be coming back to give you any insight on the personal level. So this is the benefits and the awards for those of you who do decide to take some time out to join me live, because you just never know when I'm going to do something special for every one of you. So you have, in order to, how does that expression go? In order to win, you got to be in it. So if you're here with me and you're watching live with me right now, right here in real time, go ahead and put where your Venus is on your chart. And also next to that, put the month and date that you're born, because that will really give me some more insight on a more personal level. So we're going to dive into this. But before I do, as I said, I wanted to show you that one card that happens to be facing up. And I thought it was so interesting just to show you. Oh my God, this is so crazy. The next card up is just as interesting, but this could be a little crazy. So the very first card, if you can see that, my lighting is so poor. Why is that? Anyway, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. It says success, success, success. And the number is 8. So 8 is about we're letting go of perhaps the old salary, and we're getting ready to transform into a new salary. That yellow energy is all about trusting. And you have to trust this energy. We have to trust that now that Venus is in Gemini, it's an opportunity for you to have that conversation about getting a raise or creating a partnership with somebody, anything dealing with that relationship and money. So I just wanted to share that one card, and it will be interesting if it shows up in any of the 12 signs. So this is an overall, a general. This is not for any one particular zodiac sign. This is an overall card for everybody. So you're sort of going to get a bonus here, because that's your bonus card. All right, so the number 8 is about letting go of the old salary, the old income, and getting ready to transition into a new salary, a new way of looking at things, and conversations about money. All right, so here we go. Here's the drum roll as usual. I'm going to be starting with Aries and working my way down to Pisces. So whatever zodiac sign you are, if you want to grab a pen and paper so you can jot down the insight, the color, the number, and the affirmation. Remember how this works, guys. There's 3 elements to the card. You have a number. That number is going to be associated with numerology, where it's going to provide a hidden message based on your personal energy year. And also that 8 is also going to be a message regarding the energy of astrology. So I'm always going to refer to that astrology insight. The chakra is yellow. So that's the solar plex. So theoretically, if that shows up, that's letting you know that based on your zodiac sign, you'd have to work on that solar plex energy so you could be energized for what's to come. Because ideally, if you have a blockage or stagnation in a chakra, in the chakra that shows up for your card, it's letting you know you have to work on it to benefit from the energy that's coming in. And the affirmation is success. Affirmation is success. Hello, Aline. Affirmation is success. And that can also add to your story and to your journey in regards to where do you feel successful in your life? How do you feel about success? What do you think you need to do to be successful? So there's so much that can go with that. Okay, so those are your 3 elements, and that's how this is going to work. So if you want to write down the information regarding the card that shows up for your zodiac sign, please do. Or come back and watch it again and then take notes. Either way will work. So we're going to start with Aries, and we're going to work our way right down to Pisces. So let me shake up these cards. And remember, this is associated to Venus energy. So wherever on your natal chart Venus is, what sign Venus is in. So Venus might be in Aries on your personal chart. If so, this one's for you. So let's see what's in store for you guys. What does it mean? Because it is associated with Gemini, and Gemini is all about communication, getting out there, networking, expanding creativity. So there's a lot going on. So here we go for Aries. So Aries, your card's in reverse. In reverse is your card. So reverse card means that you definitely want to work on that chakra, which is the root chakra. And if you choose not to work on your root chakra, you may not feel real stable or supported or protected. And you may have an imbalance where you might be overthinking everything. So it's really important to get grounded during this time so you can benefit from these conversations that very well will be taking place regarding money and your partnerships, your relationships with money. Freedom. As you do this, you will find freedom. You'll have more financial freedom because you'll have the confidence, and you'll feel free. You'll feel fearless to have conversations about that raise that you're looking to have, or perhaps you want to have a conversation with a family member about responsibility. So there's a lot going on there with that freedom. 1 in 4 is 5. So there is change coming in as you do work on your root chakra, and you will be able to reap the benefits of this entire time. Now, do note that Venus is in Gemini energy as of June 22nd, right through July 17th. So we have a good 3 weeks of this energy to work for us to have our highest purpose, to clearing any energies around money. So that's Aries. All right, we're moving into Taurus. And very interesting because, again, Venus was just in Taurus. In fact, that's its ruling house is Taurus. So Taurus, be interesting to know what your energy is going to feel like now that this is in Gemini. So here we go. Taurus for you, also in reverse. Again, reverse cards means we really want to work on that chakra. And the chakra here is the crown. This is about really allowing yourself to step into your higher self and come out of your ego. Perhaps while Venus was in Taurus, there was a lot of reflecting going on. So now you have an opportunity, after all that reflecting, after all that visualizing, now you have an opportunity to manifest. So that's really a powerful thing. The partnerships, the relationships, the contracts, all about money. This is an opportunity for you, Taurus, to expand. If there's a business out there that you have of your own, it's a great time to expand. It's a great time to bring in partners. You don't have to do it alone. You can go out there and actually go get that loan that you're looking to get. It's time to manifest it. 1 in 9 is about new beginnings. It's 10. When we think about 10 in astrology, 10 is associated with the soul's purpose, your soul's purpose, for what you're here to do. So perhaps it might be time to expand your business, to open up an enterprise. The 10 in numerology is all about a new beginning and many opportunities to come with that. So work on your crown, stay connected, and recognize you have a team, not just with spirit, but you also have a lot of partners in your external world. So you work on your crown chakra. Remember, it's in reverse. So you really want to clear that energy so you can come out of your ego and recognize why you're doing what you're doing. And always know your why when it comes to business. Always know your why to why you want that partnership. It's truly important. All right, so Gemini, here you are with Venus right in your house. So it really is about doing things in a new way, being very independent, reflecting. So it's a really great time for you Geminis to really start pushing through and standing in your power is what I just heard. Interesting card for you guys. So the affirmation is health. So again, perhaps for you, it's stressful to talk about money. And if that is the case, if it is stressful to talk about money, this might be a really good time to revise that a little bit so it does not affect your health. Is there unexpected bills that are coming in? Do you have financial responsibilities that you're just having a challenging time with? This is your time to start having these conversations, and even with yourself, doing it a little differently. The Sacred Chakra. So this is about letting go of the judgment that you hold on to yourself, letting go of judgment, shame, guilt, blame, releasing that, allow your inner child to feel more confident with this whole concept behind money and the relationship. 33 is you are literally building, you are the creator. You are the creator. You are holding the energy of, let's say, God or Buddha, of your most highest version of you. Do not allow money issues to create a health issue, is what I just heard. So Geminis, this is your time to start reflecting, reviewing your relationship with money, and also having conversations with others about money so your health does not get affected during this season. So that's a powerful one for Geminis. Geminis, even though it's in your energy, it's a very powerful time. It's a very strong time for you to make some major shifts, doing things in a really different way so it does not affect your health. All right. Cancer. Considering it's Cancer season based on that's where the sun is. So for you Cancers, let's see what it is that Venus is going to be helping you with in regards to the Gemini communication. When we think about this is about really, when we think about that Venus and Gemini, and for you Cancers, it really is about tying up the loose ends. So if there's anything going on in your financial area, in your money area, this is the chance to tie up those loose ends. This is the chance to make things different. So going forward, it won't be so challenging. This is definitely a chance to change things up. So let's see what chakra you need to work on for that to happen. Interesting card for you Cancers, also in reverse. So recognizing how powerful you are and how powerful your thoughts are. So if you are in constant overwhelming and overthinking everything regarding your finances, remember that your thoughts are powerful, and that's what you're going to end up creating. Now 4-4 is a power number. So when we think about 4-4, if there was a third 4 there, that would be letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. But the 4 is your foundation. The 4 is your home. But when we think about your home, the shelter, and also your body for that matter. So this is really a great time to really transition out of the old ways of what you're doing and move into something new regarding relationship with money and having conversations with family members about money. So in astrology, 4-4 is 8, which is about letting go of the old ways of doing things, transitioning into something new. Solar plex energy is about trusting this, feeling more secure, literally financial security for that matter, and feeling safe and knowing that as you have these conversations, it's in your favor and you are extremely powerful. Everything will work out according to exactly how you wish it to work out. You just have to be willing to have this conversation. Do not wait to have this conversation, let's say 3 weeks from now. You literally have Venus in Gemini in your favor, because it is about letting go of the old ways. You don't have to do it that way anymore. So I hope you take that with a grain of salt and really do the work. All right, Leos. So Leos, with Venus in Gemini for you, it really is about the 11th house energy. It's about connecting with your community, partnerships, relationships. And again, for you Leos, this might be a really perfect opportunity for you to start putting out those job applications and really set your bar high here. Do not go into the interview with the old mindset that you can only ask for a certain dollar amount, or that they have a restriction based on the dollar amount they're looking to give. Go for it. Go high is what I'm hearing. This is definitely in your advantage right now. So get those resumes out there. If you're not happy with the job that you have, get the resumes out. If you want to step into your own business, start doing that too. This season is definitely going to help you out. All right. Interesting for you Leos. So for you Leos out there, for all my Leos who are watching here with me live, and those on the replay, you have 24 hours to grab this 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. So any of my Leos who's watching live with me right now, go ahead and put in the comments, yes, you want to redeem your Reiki treatment. So write yes, Reiki, and I'll message you. And those of you who are watching on the replay, you have 24 hours to redeem your complimentary 15-minute Reiki treatment. This is for Leos in Venus. Not just overall Leos, Venus, those of you who have Venus in Leo on your chart. So let's talk about those zeros. Once you get this Reiki treatment, it will actually help you to clear the energy in your heart chakra. So whatever it is that might be overwhelming you, because again, this is your season to go and apply for that new job. But you might have been overwhelmed with the job that you currently have. It's not filling you up, which is why your heart is perhaps blocked. Now, keep in mind that when we actually meet together for that 15-minute complimentary session, doesn't mean that you're going to work on your heart chakra. We're going to tap into something and see what needs to be cleared. So pay attention to that, okay? So those double zeros is about choices and opportunities. You do not just have one way of doing it. All right, love that for Leos. But again, 24 hours to redeem. Once I load this up and send it out again, you have 24 hours to redeem that complimentary 15-minute Reiki treatment. And I know that there's one or two of you who are Leos who are watching. I don't know if you're still with me, but if you are a Leo, Venus Leo, not Sun Leo, not Moon Leo, not Rising sign, it's got to be Venus Leo. Okay, moving into Virgos. So Virgos, you guys are with Venus in Gemini right now. This is activating your soul's purpose. This is activating your work. This is activating your reason to why you're here on this earth, because you're in your 10th house, your affairs, your fame, your success, your purpose, your achievements. So this is really where you may be recognized at your job. Your boss might turn around and say, wow, you're doing an amazing job. Let's talk about a promotion. Let's see where we're going to take you. Let's climb you up the ladder. So you might be recognized based on the work that you're doing right now. And it's also about your soul's purpose in regards to what you're here doing and what you need to do to elevate and come out of your comfort zone. So there's a lot going on there. Interesting card for Virgo. So the word is self-love. Self-love is your affirmation. And when we think about self-love, it's about really learning how to love on you. Learning how to love on you and recognize that if there's a family member that has not shown love to you, maybe since you were a little child, they gave you the opportunity to learn how to love yourself, which means they taught you something. So appreciate that. This root chakra is your chakra to work on. You need to work on getting grounded so you can be able to accept the compliments and the achievements that people are going to recognize you for what you're doing. That 7-3 is 10. So this is in perfect alignment to where you are in regards to that Gemini Venus energy for you in your 10th house. It's about your soul's purposes, so what you're here to do. It's also associated, when we think of that 10th house, it's Capricorn energy, which is associated to that masculine. It's associated to your father figures, your masculine energy as well, in reference to taking action for that matter. And note that The 10th house is associated with Capricorn, which is in retrograde right now in Pluto, helping you to destroy what really doesn't serve you anymore. So perfect opportunity to reflect on your soul's purpose, the things you're doing, and really making wave for some new beginnings to take place. That 10 is about a new beginning as well in numerology, a new beginning, a new journey. Love that for Virgos. Okay, so we are halfway through. Just want to see if there's anybody else who came in. Now, I'm not noticing any comments on my Facebook page. I don't know if that's because I'm just not seeing them or if you guys are not leaving any. But if you're not leaving any and you are here with me, please go ahead and comment. Let me know. And I will, of course, come back and see if I'm missing the comments, because sometimes that happens with Facebook. Some days you see the comments and some days you don't. Anyway, we're moving into Libra now. So Libra, moving into Libra, you guys, it's really about spiritual wisdom and doing some traveling. And maybe you might need to do some traveling in this time frame in reference to a partnership, a relationship, and really allowing yourself to use your spiritual wisdom when it comes to money. Finding that balance when it comes to money. And coming out of the ego is what I just heard. So let's see what card you guys need. All right, we have forgiveness here. Forgiveness. So when we think about that spiritual wisdom and traveling, maybe this is an opportunity for you to forgive yourself based on whatever financial choices you made in the past, and allowing yourself to recognize what you've learned from those choices and move forward. This could be about forgiving self, and it could be about forgiving somebody else as well. 99, when we think about it, is literally associated right where you are with this Venus in Gemini, in your sign, in Libra. It's learning to transform, evolving out of the ego and transforming into forgiveness. That double 9 leads us right into that evolution. This chakra is the crown. So this is really about connecting to your higher self. This is that spiritual wisdom. Learning to use your spiritual wisdom. Learning to connect with spirit to gain the spiritual wisdom. And after all, you Libras, it's about that balance between the spiritual realm and the human realm at the same time. So forgiveness is something you might have to practice during this time in reference to whatever financial decisions you made in the past that may not have been the best, and also whatever partnerships that you might have had and relationships that you might have had that might not have worked out so well when it came to money. All right, so that's Libra. Okay, so we're looking at Scorpio. So Scorpio, interesting enough, I just want to make sure I have my numbers right. Sometimes I get a little confused, so hang in there with me. All right, so Scorpios, you're in the 8th house energy, where this Venus Gemini is literally helping you to let go. Let go. You're letting go of the old ways of how you think about money. That whole mindset about money is, it's going to go away. And you're going to transform. There's going to be a new way of doing things now. So lots of conversations with self is what I'm hearing, with self, because you are really going to shift things and create a new relationship when it comes around money, and find creative ways to bring more money into your ability, into your experience. So let's see what card you need to work on for that to happen for you. One more shuffle. Interesting. So also for Scorpios, just as it was, I forget what the other sign it was. I think it was Leos. So now we have Scorpios. Scorpio, you too can redeem a 15-minute complimentary session. So Scorpio, Venus energy. This is not the sun, this is not moon, not rising. Those of you who carry a Venus Scorpio energy, this is for you. Recognize the zeros are all about the choices and potential you have coming your way once you realign your energies. So Scorpio, this is for you. Remember, 15-minute complimentary session. You have 24 hours from today to redeem this. So go ahead and do so if this is something you wish to redeem for my Scorpio. So that's interesting. This is probably last Sunday, for that matter, during my forecast, I had 2 zodiac signs that receive complimentary sessions for Reiki. And today's the same thing. So there must be a lot of energy flowing that we need a little bit of help. So for you Scorpios out there, go ahead and redeem your complimentary 15-minute session. And I just realized, let me just see something. Gonna make me small here, because I just realized that I don't have my little ticker showing. No, that's not what I want to do. Wrong one. Come back up here. There we go. Now we're good. So for those of you who do need to redeem and you're watching this on my YouTube channel, feel free to email healingwithin76@gmail.com. And those of you watching on my business page or my personal page, you can just put in the comments that you want to redeem your 15-minute complimentary session. Must do that within 24 hours, and that's associated to the Venus Scorpio and also Venus Leo. Those are the 2 signs so far that's getting complimentary sessions. All right, so we're moving along to Sagittarius. Woo, Sagittarius. So right off the bat, Sagittarius, you may very well be discovering a new way to attract money. You might be discovering a new way to attract money. You might be discovering new partnerships with money. You might be discovering a new way of talking about money. How is that going to look for you guys? I'm interested to know. What chakra do you need to work on? Interesting. So the word is unconditional love. Unconditional love. The first thing I hear here is when it comes to money, when it comes to relationships, drop the conditions. Allow yourself to love with no conditions. And this is more related to the inner child stuff. So perhaps as you Sagittarius, you might have experienced some inner child situations, issues is the word I'm hearing, that was surrounded about there were conditions to making money. You had to do this in order to make money. Such as, for example, the first thing that comes to mind is when we're children, when we want money, we have an allowance. So the condition is you must clean your room to get paid. That's a condition. Now, when we talk about unconditional love, it's a whole different scenario. It's a whole different scenario. So where can you apply unconditional love when it comes to the relationships around money? And the chakra here is the sacral energy. So again, as I said, this is really about that inner child stuff, letting go of the judgment, the shame, guilt, and blame that might be associated with money, and doing a lot of reflecting. 9 and 6 works out to be 6 here. So this is about healing some inner child wounds associated with money. And it's also relating to the meditation, quieting yourself down, and really discovering. And maybe even a spiritual evolution may come through this season for you, Sagittarius. So quite interesting to see what goes on there for you guys. Love that, love that, love that. And when you think about that 6 energy in astrology, it is associated with the Virgo energy. So it is about scheduling time to quiet yourself down so you can reflect on your inner child issues that you might have had, so you can work on healing from them, because that's that 6th house, to heal, to schedule, and to really organize that so you can work on healing from those issues. All right, so we have Capricorn. Capricorn, you guys are in your 6th house energy with Venus in Gemini, an opportunity for you to have conversations with family members so you can heal whatever those issues are with your family. And you may hear me say a lot about conversations with family when it comes to money, because it just seems to be the theme right now. Maybe you need to have a conversation with a family member about money situations. So it's a perfect time to do that, and know that this energy will help you heal through those conversations. And also Capricorns, you have Pluto in your corner, helping you to destroy anything that really doesn't serve the conversation around money. So let's see. Let me get some water. And this could also be related to some inner child stuff too, as I'm hearing. So let's see what chakra needs to be worked on so you can benefit. Interesting. And the card did show. So here we have it for Capricorns. The word is success. This was the card that popped up earlier that just was a random general reading. Now it's for Capricorns. So here you are where you're associated with communicating, relationships, love, and money, success. It's success. What does success mean for you? How do you accept accomplishments? How do you accept awards? How are you accepting the process of being successful and even the fame behind success? Do you deserve it? Do you feel you're worthy? Do you feel like you can accept it? The number 8 in astrology is all about you're going to let go of that old way. You're going to let go of the old way of how you might have witnessed someone being successful when you were a child. You might have this really negative experience to the word success, but this is an opportunity to let go of that old thought process. It's an opportunity to heal and see success as a really honorable thing. It's definitely a time for transformation. Solar plex energy is about allowing yourself to feel worthy and accepting and receiving, and recognize that success is unlimited. Unlimited amounts of success coming your way. So that 6 energy is really about home, healing, and scheduling time so you can be in the success and honoring your success, honoring it. Recognize all that you've accomplished in this lifetime is what I just heard too, which will bring that transformation. Love that for Capricorns. Love that. Okay, Aquarius. So Aquarius, in this time frame, Venus in Gemini are going to bring in lots of changes. It's going to help you to be courageous enough to make changes and find that freedom that you've been looking for around money. So it's time to do some work around money and finding the freedom. So maybe landing a different job that's going to bring you financial freedom, being courageous enough to do. It's also going to be a very playful and adventurous time for you. So if there are challenges coming up for you right now relating to your job, rather than looking at it as a challenge or difficult, look at it as being courageous enough to learn something new. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what chakra you need to work on so you can be aligned to this amazing, fun energy. One more shuffle. Boop, boop. Okay, so the card I have here, career change. So, interesting enough, considering again, Aquarius, based on this energy, it is about change. So maybe you might need to be changing your job. Maybe you might be in the process of, you put out some applications prior and now you're receiving emails from the different applicants that you applied to. So a career change is on its horizon. 7, we're talking about the number 7. 7 is all about finding that balance. So this career change can very well bring more balance into your life where you can have healthier relationships and healthier financial relationships as well. Number 7 in astrology is associated with balance and justifying the whole process to why you want a career change. Now, chakra here is third eye. So when we think about that third eye, if this is the time for you to experience a career change, start visualizing what that career is going to look like for you. Start putting that energy out there. Be courageous, be adventurous, and allow yourself to take the changes that you need so you can experience more balance into your life with a new career. So this is definitely the Venus Gemini is definitely going to help you change careers, and this is an opportunity to own your value in regards to what you feel you're worth in that new job. So I'm loving that for Aquarius. I love that. A new career coming in. Change, freedom, courageousness, fun, and adventure. So please do that. Do that, do that, do that. All right, last but not least, we have Pisces. So you Pisces in Venus energy, that puts you guys in your 4th house energy, which is really about home. It's about your home. When we talk home, it's a shelter, where you live. And it's also about your body as well. And when we think about that 4, it's about your foundation. This might be a time where you're going to be building a new foundation, creating a new foundation, venturing out. But it's definitely about family, it's about home, it's about healing. So all those dynamics come together. A really fun time, relationships, love, money, building a foundation, stepping into doing things a little differently in your foundation. creating a new foundation. Let's see what chakra you guys need to work on. And I'm going to be listening really closely here because that's where my Venus is, in Pisces. So this one sits close to home for me. All right, we're going to do one more shuffle. One more. Here we go. So for you, Pisces, cards in reverse. Interesting that's in reverse. Remember, reverse cards mean we need to pay attention to the message, and we also want to do the work on the chakra. The chakra is throat chakra, which means communication, which is what Gemini is all about. It's about communicating. You need to say something. You need to have conversations, but you also want to pay attention to what the other person's going to respond back at. 22 is your foundation. It's the master builder. So literally, as you are in your fourth house energy, this is about building something. You are building something different. This is going to look very different. It has lots to do with communication. And interesting enough, it's domestic harmony. I mean, this card is like everything's like perfectly aligned because it is about your home. This is about bringing more harmony into your home, more harmony into your actual body, and more harmony into your household as well. So a really powerful card. That 22 is a master builder. When we think about the number 4, based on the fourth house in astrology, it is about your home. It's about family. It's about healing, nurturing. It's also associated with mothers and mother figures and how you yourself mother your projects. So take all that in consideration. Fourth house energy is a water sign, which is feminine energy. So it is about being able to receive in this time frame, using the Venus Gemini to help you along as you communicate. So you are going to be working on building a different foundation, more harmony in your household during this amazing Venus Gemini season. All right, guys, so that's what it is, all 12 zodiac signs. I would love to know how this lands with you. Remember, this is the Venus Gemini will be in this placement as of June 22nd, right through July 17th. So we got about a 3-week period. See how this plays out for you. Remember, work on that chakra, that color. Now, if you do not know where that chakra is, so for example, it'll run through for you as I mentioned it during the reading. So for example, if you have the root chakra, it's down at your tailbone. If you have the sacral chakra, it's right below your belly button. Solar plex is right in your belly. Your heart chakra is right in the center of your chest. High heart, which I don't believe showed up at all in the deck today, but that's about compassion, right about here. Throat, which is that right here. Third eye and crown. Now, theoretically, I should have given you the colors associated, so let me throw that in there as well. Crown chakra is purple. Third eye is indigo. Throat is turquoise. High heart, which is pink. Heart is green. Solar plex right in your belly is yellow. The sacral right below the belly button is orange, and down at your tailbone is red. So work on those colors, those chakras, to clear the energies out so you can be in perfect alignment to what is coming in for you. Always remember that our planets are actually helping us. They're helping us, and all you have to do is your end. Do your work to clear the chakra system so you can be aligned to all the amazing things that are coming in. There's several signs that are going to be going for interviews, having an opportunity to get a promotion, having an opportunity to even start your own business. Several zodiac signs are going to be having conversations with family. So there's a lot of greatness. I believe there's only one zodiac sign that may have to really dig into their health because of the money issues, might create some health issues. So please pay attention, come back, revisit this, write it down, see how it works, and let me know. You can email me. And for you Scorpios and Leos, because you're the 2 signs that are receiving a complimentary 15-minute Reiki treatment, virtually speaking, all you have to do to redeem is within 24 hours, email healingwithin76@gmail.com, or if you're watching through the Facebook page or my business page, you can put the words yes Reiki and I'll message you back. Those who are watching on YouTube, please email healingwithin76@gmail.com. And I just want to make a quick announcement for those of you who are interested. Tonight at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be back here live on pretty much the same pages, right here on my business page, my personal page, and excuse me, and YouTube, and I will be here with my amazing story astrologer, Kitty Foss. Her and I are going to be sharing some amazing insight regarding the planet parade that will be taking place tomorrow morning. I believe the time frame is at 4:45 a.m., I think, prior to sunrise. That's Eastern time, of course. So if you're interested in finding out what's in store for us during that energy, come join me and her tonight, 9:15 p.m. Eastern time. But for now, enjoy the Venus Gemini energy. I know I will. And I do look forward to coming back and sharing some more amazing insights based on where our planets are going, because we do have some planetary shifts coming in over the next couple of weeks. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.